What's good, YouTube? That192 here, back again once again. And today, people, it's Thursday, so you already know that means there's another Pokemon Top 5 all lined up ready to go for you guys, except we have a small change on how Season 4 of Top 5 is going to play out. Season 4 of Top 5 will include Facecam. Every single season that we do Top 5, I always try and think of some way to change the series, to take it to the next level, to add that little bit of something that's going to make it better than last season. And I already love the layout that we have as it is. I'm not ready to change it, so I figured, you know what? Let's add Facecam. So for the remainder of Season 4, it will include Facecam, as you'll see the layout has changed here momentarily. But you guys already know this week's Top 5, as well as any Top 5 that I do, is 100% opinionated, meaning that if you don't agree, then by all means leave your own Top 5 in the comment section below. This week's Top 5 is not based off of just stats or appearance, it's based off of a combination of things. If you're looking for a Top 5 list based off of stats, Bulbapedia is the place for you. Now, last week we started off Season 4 with our top 10, a special edition of Top 5, our top 10 favorite legendary Pokemon, and this week we are doing a long-awaited, a highly requested top 5 Hoenn Pokemon that I like to see Mega Evolve in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this week's Top 5. Now, starting off this week's Top 5, in the number 5 slot, we have Exploud. Exploud is a Pokemon, I believe its base stats are like 480 or something like that, so even if it got the 100-point boost, it would be nice and beefy. It'd be nice, it had that nice, almost 600, almost pseudo-legendary status, but the reason that I want to see Exploud get a Mega Evolution is for two reasons. Like I said, he's already got the nice stats. He actually got an additional 10 points, I believe, in 6th Gen to his special defense. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's what he got. But two reasons. Number one, for design. Look at him, he's already just fucking amazing. He looks so intense as it is. Look at his little Peeps teeth. He look like fucking Peeps in his mouth, just But anyways, I want to see his design. I love to see what Mega Exploud looks like. And number two, his move pool is so incredibly diverse. It's so amazing. I would love to see Mega Exploud get or Exploud get a Mega Evolution just to increase that special attack, give him a little more bulk as well, maybe increase his speed just a tiny bit, and I think Mega Exploud is definitely going to wreck house. It's gonna take lives. It already takes lives. Choice Specs, Boom Burst, it already takes lives. I love to see it get a Mega Evolution. Claiming the number 4 spot is somewhat of an interesting choice for me. When I was going through the Hoenn decks, I stopped at Grumpig and I thought, you know what? This Pokemon doesn't get enough love. Again, Grumpig is a Pokemon that gets access to a lot of valuable TMs, and at the same time, I really want to see it Mega Evolve into this big, fat, nasty pig, but I wanted to gain additional typing. I want it to be Psychic Ground. So far, the only Psychic Ground types we have are Baltoy and Claydol, but I'd love to see Grumpig, for the same reason as Exploud, just to see it get that stat boost. I believe it'd be 580 as well. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that one either, but I believe it'd be 580 as well, and Psychic Ground is just such a unique typing. I love to see it happen. I love to see it happen. That nice and powerful Earth Power. That Mud Slap Grumpig. That Mud Slap Grumpig is coming through. Grumpig is number 4 this week. Claiming the number 3 spot this week, we have the mighty, the powerful Metagross. Now, a lot of people probably expected Metagross to be a lot higher because I really wanted Mega Metagross. Of course, because Steven Stone's champion, Diantha, got Mega Gardevoir, why can't Steven Stone get Mega Metagross? I want to see it just because it's pseudo. It got kind of nerfed in 6th, or it got kind of nerfed. It got absolutely nerfed in 6th Gen when it lost its resistance to Dark and Ghost and whatnot. And on top of that, I would love to see its design. Regular Metagross is amazing in my opinion. It's one of the best, if not the best designed Pokemon hands down, so I'd love to see it get a Mega Evolution. It's only number 3 this week because it's kind of sort of a given. You know, there's some honorable mentions like Shiftry and Ludicolo and Seviper and Zangoose. They're kind of already like given. Camerupt and Sharpedo too. You know, I don't want to include them on my list so much. I want to include Pokemon that you're not necessarily going to see on everybody's list per se. But Metagross, I had to put it on here. I want Metagross to get a Mega Evolution so much. It's one of my favorite Pokemon hands down, so I'd love to see it get a Mega. I've been saying it for months and months and months and months and months now. I want Mega Altaria. It is easily one of the weakest, one of the worst Dragon-type Pokemon out there. And if it was given a Mega, get rid of that bullshit-ass flying typing because Salamence and Dragonite already body it when it comes to typing. Give it that fairy typing, that almighty and powerful fairy typing. It already looks like a fairy type as it is. Make it Dragon Fairy. It'll be our first Dragon Fairy type. It'll get the necessary stat boost that it deserves. It'll get the resistances that it deserves if it doesn't already pack enough. And on top of that, little known fact, Altaria gets Moonblast by level up. I'm pretty sure it's level 60 and then like 62 or 64 gets Sky Attack or some shit like that. But it gets Moonblast by level up. It is a dragon type Pokemon that gets an offensive fairy type move by level up. It would be stab and everything. It is too perfect not to happen. Honestly, I feel like this is one of the things that's going to happen. They're just saving it for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but I really want it to happen. I would be ashamed in Game Freak if they didn't give Altaria Mega Evolution. It deserves it so much. It's number 2. And coming into the number 1 slot this week, we have Milotic. Just like Altaria, I have been begging for a Mega Evolution for Milotic ever since before X and Y came out. I've been begging for it. It's just water typing. If you gave it Water Fairy, it would be the ultimate dragon killer. It would be the ultimate dragon killer. It already bodies dragon as it is. It wrecks House and UU. It's got reliable recovery. It's bulky as fuck. It gets to stab Scald. You can burn them bitches. So it can be a physical wall. Most dragons are physical as it is, or they have some sort of physical variant to their moveset. It can burn them. It already carries Ice Beam. Give it Moonblast too. Give it Dazzling Gleam. It's gonna demolish live. If anything, give it a Mega Evolution to match Gyarados, because everyone already pairs Milotic and Gyarados as it is, because they're like water snakes or whatever. Gyarados is Water Dark. Make this one Water Fairy. It's perfect. They balance each other out perfectly. Milotic needs to get a Mega Evolution to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. It's number 1 this week. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That wraps up our top 5 potential Mega Evolutions for the Hoenn region in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So they're all different types of odd and awkward. But besides that, you guys, if you enjoyed this week's top 5 and the addition of Face Cam for Season 4, make sure you smash the hell out that like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. Now, when it comes to next week's top 5, I have an interesting choice for you guys. I know Tyranitar 2 did this already, and I know that I did top 5 Mega Evolutions that I want to see, but I guarantee you my list will vary from T-Tube's greatly. What I want to do is I want to break down all of the Mega Evolutions that I want to see, whether it's in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire or just period in any game, by region, just like we did this week with top 5 potential Hoenn Megas. So next week, we're going to start back with Gen 1. We're going to have the choice between either Gen 1 or Gen 2. Which one would you guys like to see first? What generation would you like to see receive Mega Pokemon? Let us know in the comment section below. Get your vote in, all that good lovey-dovey happy bullshit. And of course, if you guys haven't already, make sure you smash the hell out that like button down below for us, because you already know your support is greatly appreciated. But with that being said, you guys, I hope that you all enjoyed. Thank you once again for checking out the video. You know me, YouTube, that 182. I'm out.